Right, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I've got an unboxing. This is a houseplant video, which I haven't done in a while, but I've actually been getting rid of a lot of my houseplants, and I've been keeping just the main ones that I really enjoy a lot. So I'll show you guys an update of the houseplants I have soon. But until then, we've got a pretty exciting unboxing. So I've bought 3 plants in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's free because I was kind of umming and ahhing over a couple, and then the day that I did order them, I changed my mind again. So I think I know what's in here. I know 2 of them, definitely. But then there's a chance that there may only be 2. I'm pretty sure I bought 3, but we'll find out together. And then I've got another plant down here, which I'll show you in a second, which I bought yesterday. So I bought these from Cowell's Garden Centre, which is... I don't even know where it is, to be honest, but it is a good, there's always a good selection of more uncommon houseplants, and the prices, if you shop around and get a good idea of what the plants are actually worth, the Cowell's more often than not, they'll do a good price rather than some of the prices you'll see on Etsy and that sort of thing. So I've been watching, I think like there's not many plant YouTubers I watch at the moment. Well, there's honestly only really 2. And that's Stories and Succulents and Emma Greenwood. And I feel like everyone at the moment is just kind of taking a slower pace uploading, including myself. Anyway, but what I was going on from that to say is that I've been getting into Alocasias a little bit, and Stories and Succulents, aka Laura, she's got a really cool collection of Alocasias, and it's really like inspired me to get 1 or 2. This Alocasia here, this is my Capria. This is the one that Laura actually sent me. I did transplant it out of the little giraffe planter. I did that last night just on a whim because it weren't looking too good in there. So I've put it into a different mix of soil, something that's a bit better draining. So just in case you wondered, Laura, that is the one you bought me, and it's still doing really well. Right, okay, let's get into the unboxing. So, I bought this on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, and it's now Monday, and it came already, so really quick shipping, really quick. Okay, oh, maybe I did only buy 2. I'll be disappointed if I did only buy 2. No, I think there's 3. I think I see a third one. Let's go with this one first. I don't actually have the names. I know. Oh, let's just get into it. So, there were some of these. I don't want to really tell you what it is before I open it, but there were different sizes of these, and I've gone for the small sizes purely to keep the cost down. But they came in a larger size as well. There's children screaming outside. So they're going to take a long while to grow. And the thing with Alocasias as well that I'm so like, I don't know what the right word is, but I love Alocasias, but I think you need a lot of patience with them because sometimes they'll send up a bigger leaf, sometimes they'll send up a smaller leaf, and sometimes it'll go 3 months with no leaves, and then if it flowers you feel like you've achieved something, but then there's no leaves for another 3 months. So they are definitely an interesting plant to grow, but some of them are so pretty. And let's get into this one. I don't know which one this is going to be, and I'm pretty sure the two Alocasias I bought are very similar to each other. So let's have a look. Hopefully I won't drop it. Must take them ages to wrap these up. Alright, here we go. This one is... which one is this? Ooh, I think this is the green dragon scale. Does it say on there? Yes. Nice. So this was actually only $5.99, which is one of the reasons I got it, because I've always liked the green dragon scale, but when they come in a size that's up from this size, this is just a 6cm pot. When they come in any size bigger, they are like 15 quid minimum. and that's just not the sort of money that I'd like to spend on plants, as you guys that know me will know. But I'm very much willing to wait for it to grow. Look at that leaf. Oh, it's lovely. Okay, cool, and it's not too wet and it's not too dry. Nice. Oh, it does look like an old leaf has fallen off or something's fallen off there. But I'm happy with that. And for $5.99, like, I'm willing to, you know, if it takes forever to grow or if it doesn't really grow much at all, it's only $5.99 that I've spent, not like 15, 16 quid. That's lovely. I'm going to pot that up into a slightly bigger pot, maybe 9 centimeter. And I'll really try and take good care of it. But how pretty is that? And I'm very like, I feel like the craze of green dragon scale is well and truly in the past, but not for me, because I like to wait for plants to go down in price before I jump on the bandwagon. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. That's perfectly like packaged as well. Right, I'll go with the other small one here, and as you guys can probably guess, you know what it is. Don't know which cultivar it is though. And off my mind, I don't think I know the name of the cultivar either. Let's get into this. And I'm pretty sure this is probably going to look I'm not going to say. I think it's going to look exactly the same as that one, but we'll see. Right. Let's get into this. And then the last plant I've got is a lot bigger, but I'll explain when I'm about to open it. What have we got? It looks exactly the same. Right, here we are. Oh, this one has a new leaf coming. Wow. Oh my god, it looks exactly the same. This one was actually a bit more expensive. This one was £10. It doesn't look the same. Now this looks like this isn't the silver dragon scale. This is actually silver nebula, which I've googled and all I can find is nebula, not silver nebula. So I do wonder whether it is just nebula, and some garden centers and some sellers just add random names to plants to make them sound more interesting, but that may be correct. I just haven't found it online. They do look pretty similar, but I don't mind about that. And that is so pretty. Is that damage on that other leaf? Yeah, this, I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh no, it's just like, I don't know, just crinkled in a weird way. But these ones, yeah, that one's got some sort of damage on it there. But I absolutely don't mind about that. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, it looks really healthy. So this is Silver Nebula, and this, again, I bought the small one because the large ones, well, the large ones of the Silver Nebula were, I want to say they were around £26. A lot more expensive because I do think they're a lot less common definitely than the dragon scale. But this one is so pretty. I googled an image of the mature leaves, and they are so nice. I'll try and include a picture here somewhere, if I do find a picture, well, if I can share the picture. I'm thinking I'll pot this up into a 9 centimeter pot, but the only reason that I will do that is because I don't want it to dry up too quickly in this little 6 centimeter pot. But I don't think it doesn't need a larger pot, I wouldn't say, but look how cute that is. This one's a lot more, a lot taller, but I think this one in the long run gets taller than the dragon scale. The dragon scale, from what I've seen, they get about that tall, from what I've seen, but maybe I've just not seen a really mature plant. But you can see the difference there. This one gets a longer leaf, this one gets a more, I want to say a shield-like leaf, but I feel like that applies to all of them. But they're really pretty. Yeah, and this one was £10, this one was $5.99. And I'm happy with those prices. £10 for me, I don't usually spend that much on a plant, which sounds ridiculous. But I really try and buy like small propagations or baby plants, just to, one, because I enjoy growing them, especially cuttings. I love growing things from propagation. And one, to just keep the price down, especially with stuff like Alocasias where you can't take cuttings and then sell them on But I'm happy with those. Right, let me show you the last one I bought as well. So this one is actually the biggest one, and I'll quickly explain. No, actually I'll show you after, but yeah, I'll just open this one. And I don't know if you can hear but there's chickens just clucking. I don't know if you can hear it on camera. Right, this is the last one, and when I open this, I'm pretty sure a few of you are going to be confused, but I'll explain it after. It is a plant. You won't be confused because it's not a plant, don't worry about that. Oh, I'm excited about this one because so this is something that I still have, but a lot of it died off pretty much within 1 week of me buying it. So this is a replacement of that one, but I do have still a small part of that original plant left, which flowered and has not grown since. It just is literally 3 leaves, and I've had it for literally like a year. Anyway, let's get this open. I'm excited about this one because this is one of my, of this genus, this is my favorite like cultivar, which I'm glad because the price has gone down on this as well since I last bought it. Ooh. Oh, it comes in a hanging pot. I don't want to just pull it out in case it breaks something. Oops, there's soil all over the floor. I'm not going to keep this in a hanging pot, but I'm also not going to transplant it straight away. But I do want to put it up into a different style pot. Oh, I'm holding it over here because there's soil falling everywhere, but let me move this back a bit. Right. There is soil going everywhere. Ta-da! Oh my god. Right. God, this is a tangle right now. Jeez, there are so many leaves on this. It looks really messy right now, which is why I'm kind of looking at it like this, but oh my Jesus. Some of these leaves are huge. Look at the size of that leaf. Okay, so this is the Hoya Macrophylla again, and this is the variegated one. And I did purchase one. It was in probably the same size container before, but it didn't look this healthy. I bought the last one on eBay, and it was such a strange listing, and the seller was there was just something fishy about it. But this time I bought it from Cowles, who is obviously a trusted and reputable seller. It looks really good. God, there's several plants in this pot. I don't know if it's like if they've wrapped it up or if this is just how messy it kind of is. I don't like how messy it looks, but it is beautiful and it's huge. Yeah, it does look messy, doesn't it? No, it's not a problem, but oh, that leaf's a bit damaged, but this is my favorite type of Hoya, I think, ever, as of yet, like so far. And I hope you can see why, because look at that. It's got the beautiful like ribbing going down. It's got the ridges, and then it's got the variegation around the edge, and it's not too much variegation. And I think as the variegation matures, it turns more white rather than yellow, because it's quite yellow on the new leaves, but I think on the lower ones you can kind of tell, yeah, it's a lot more white, and that is exactly what I like that leaf right there is beautiful. When they're yellow I don't like it as much, but as it matures it's going to be perfect. This was £24.99, and I think for my last one I think I paid about £27, but let me grab my other one and show you the difference. Right, so this is my other Hoya Macrophylla, the original, the OG, and it only, in my care, has only grown that leaf, and it did flower, so the flower stem is still there, and it's just been there since. I can't remember when I even bought this, but I've had it for months and months and months, and it's got spider webs on it, so but you can just see that little pinkish node, like this just starting to grow, and that has only developed in the past, I want to say 2 weeks. But since owning it, you see how it's kind of like just not grown, it's got like no stem. That is the extent of it, and it's kind of damp, but I watered it literally just last night, and I keep it in a terracotta pot so it dries out nice and quickly. But that is literally all I have, and that is, don't get me wrong, it's still really pretty, but I just wanted a full plant. Yeah, and so now I've got that. It's just crazy how like different some of the leaves are compared to each other, especially those long ones. That is like so weird, because this original leaf here on this side is huge and it's like really well shaped, but then some of these are like really long and misshapen and really interesting. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'll probably go through and cut out some of the stems are like bent, and yeah, I'll go through and untangle it when I pot it up. But I'm gonna leave it for a week or two just to make sure it's healthy. Like it looks healthy and it feels healthy. It's not wet or anything. So, but I just want to leave it a couple of weeks before I repot it, just because that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so that's that. I'm happy with that. I can't believe some of these leaves. Like this leaf here is huge, and there's like very minimal variegation around the edge. And that leaf just looks like a completely different cultivar in itself. It's so long. Cool, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Nice, right. One last plant which I'll show you, which I bought yesterday, and this is, I'll just show you right here. Is this really pretty little philodendron. So there were multiple philodendrons there and at the garden centre, and at the moment there's been like such an influx of the orange philodendrons. Some of them I don't have a picture of them, I didn't take any pictures, but some of the you guys probably would have seen them. They're like tiny, really small, like the size of my fingernail, and they're like luminous yellow, almost to the point where you can't really imagine what they're going to look like when they're bigger. And there were some of those, and I didn't really like those. Well, I would like them, but I'd have to see like a larger one to know if it's going to be nice. Whereas this one looks just like the Prince of Orange, which I've been in love with since I saw it first on Laura's channel. And this one is like the closest to the Prince of Orange that I think I'm ever going to find. Well, not ever going to find, but ever going to want to pay for. And this was literally £3.50, and it is, I'd say it's the Prince of Orange, but if you guys have a better guess, please do let me know. But it is beautiful, and I just couldn't not have that because it's so pretty. Yeah, and I'm going to put that into a bigger pot. It doesn't need it right now, but just for the sake of it not drying out so quickly, and it'll be easy to maintain in a slightly bigger pot, like just a 9cm. Yeah, so I got that one as well. So just another quick look at the 3 little ones I got. So £5.99, £10, and then £3.50. And they're all so pretty. I just need to make sure I really look after them. The philodendrons are super easy to look after. They hardly even require maintenance. The alocasias, I think they just don't like to be too dry for too long, because then they go a bit, like, they start to go into their little dormancy. So I'm just going to give them a lot of like bright indirect light, and keep them, like, let them dry out between watering, but not be dry for a long period of time. And then with the Hoya, they are absolutely fine being dry for a really long time, and I'm not worried at all about that. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to actually add that Hoya to my hanging plants in my window. I'm going to take one of them away and then replace it with that. So that should be really good, but I'll do that in another video. Yeah, so I think that's it for now. I don't think there's anything new. No, there ain't, because I haven't done anything to do with my plants for a long while. Yeah, cool. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about my new plants. If you've got any of those alocasias, either the dragon scale or the silver nebula, please let me know all about your ones, because especially the Silver Nebula, because I just want to know. Give me all your tips to keep Alocasias healthy, because I really want to keep these ones really good. Like my Red Secret has been doing really well, but it kind of hasn't got much bigger. It's just kind of stayed looking like this, and all three of these leaves are new leaves from the original leaves. All the original leaves have since died off, but they're still looking super healthy. Yeah. Oh, and there's a new leaf coming up as well. So yeah, because I kept this dry for a really long time, it went down to the soil, and I was like, right, come on, Jerry, pull your finger out, save this thing. And then I started watering it again, and it popped straight back up. So yeah, if you guys have tips, it's looking really good right now, but if you guys have tips, tricks, please let me know. Right, there we go. I'll leave that there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely be uploading more videos in the coming future. It's going to be a lot of strange videos because my entire greenhouse is going to be either moving or I'm going to be getting a new one. It's not yet decided, but that is going to be happening within the next 2 to 3 to 4 months, and I'm excited. But I'm gonna make sure I really try and document it so that it's like, because it would be so interesting to watch it back like in a year or two. But yeah, I'll stop ranting on. I hope you guys are all good, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.